Hey guys, this is my first flashback in one around for 2014. It started off with Big Beer was the first shot with my camera. I went off for concerts, trying out what I've got for functions, went out for some sunsets here at the River Danube and at the airport on my travel to Germany, where I visited my parents. Then I had my first congress to shoot with in March. Led me to the greatest saxophone, Mr. Hartmann. I shot my first long bulb mode and my first action scenes on the salsa ball. I went for some color and tried out HDR and some messing around with colors as well in April and spring. Then I got some equipment for taking portrait photography and of course tried it off for myself at first. I kept on with HDR because it's a very interesting theme and created my first HDR panorama that you can see now. Shot my first picture for a web page from the great guitar player Mr. Stefan. Went off for another concert. Here I got some great ideas from the very great photographer Mr. Yaji. He showed me some tricks with a flash. Was again for taking more photos, more parties, and of course big time second half of the year started with a big bus. Some traffic let me turn right and left and didn't know where to come around, but I end up at the Wipeout Festival taking some car shots at a very great concert with the Jukebox Royals. Here you can see them in action. We had some very great concerts. I had some great concerts with Elvis Suman Sky Peace Band as well, where this photo was created. Back in Germany I was on for golf, where I shot my momentary profile picture for the Niklas Thiede event photography page. I went off for Stuttgart and tried off some bulb mode pictures as well. Then I bought my first fisheye lens in Kassel. Of course I had to try it out with a long car, and here for party as well, for great concert with Celaroots, Afro Roots, wherever. Then I was for recording, on for having party as well. Even more party with the Jukebox Royals in the saloon. This time in October I bought my second camera, the 70D, tried it out for as my second camera for wedding, and thanks for my colleague Andre I was able to shoot his wedding, take some appearances there, and was very great. Then I was in Klagenfurt with the Jukebox Royals, where this photo was about the highlight of my concert series. Here's some moon impressions, and of course the beer had evolved. I messed around with colors. Here again in Stuttgart I was for some new taking adventures and got my new job. Then I messed around with lasers and created my normal card. This was the greatest shot of partying all over with Baturim, and this was the final shot for this year in November, partying with my company, and all goes back to the start, back to having a short beer. Thanks for watching. I hope it wasn't too fast. I tried to take it all in one take. So there you go, this was my first flashback for 2014. Thank you for all your help with my photos. Special thanks for Yezhbin for helping me out with design and some settings tips, for giving me great impressions. Thanks to all the musicians that I had the great opportunity to shoot with. Thanks for all of those who replied to my photos and for all the input I got. Thanks to my cousin in Berlin, Florian. This is up to you. You gave me very great impressions and some very good photos to look at. Yeah, basically that's it. I hope I didn't forget anybody. And of course, thanks for my parents for showing me around the world. And thanks for my jobs. Thanks for Mr. Nipeda for monthly money, some saying, to give me the opportunity to buy all the equipment and to travel around, see the world. Thanks to all of you. See you and bye bye.